June 1983. A string of disappearances occurred in Hinamitsawa village, Shishibune City, XX Prefecture. The suspect is Mion Tsunosaki. She is suspected to have kidnapped 5 Hinamitsawa residents between June 19 and June 21. Oryo Tsunosaki, Shion Tsunosaki, Kichi, Rose Kimiyoshi, Rika Furude and Satoko Hoyo imprisoned them and killed them. Preliminary investigations on the incident were delayed at the time due to insufficient evidence, but it was resolved coincidentally and shockingly. On the morning of the 23rd, a vehicle patrolling the Tsunosaki property heard screams from inside and rushed in as an emergency measure. They secured the suspect's missing younger sister, Shion Tsunosaki, and her 2 missing classmates, Keiichi Maibara and Rena Riegu. The suspect fled the scene. Deep in the detached basement on the Tsunosaki property, which is believed to have been used to kill those who disappeared, we discovered hair, flakes of skin, blood, etc. of the other 4 missing persons, Oryo Tsunosaki, Kichiro Kimiyoshi, Rika Furude and Satoko Hoyo. We concluded that the missing persons were tortured in the torture chamber. However, their remains have still not been found. At one of her imprisoned classmates' advice, we continued searching the detached basement of the Tsunosaki property, which was where they were imprisoned, believing that they were there. However, we still have not located them or the suspect's escape route. In addition, investigations are continuing as to her participation in the serial freak death incidents of recent years, thinking it would give some clue. But no evidence that Mion Tsunosaki was involved, either directly or indirectly, has been found. There are still many unclear points as to the motive behind the incident, and as those of the Tsunosaki family and the residents of Hinamitsawa have been extremely uncooperative in assisting us, we expect to require a long time to clarify them. The opinion of a local officer knowledgeable about the region is that this may have been a lynching, an internal form of punishing sacrilegious acts carried out against the beliefs of Hinamitsawa village. It is clear that these incidents are particularly rooted in this region, and the prefectural police department has ordered a cautious investigation. We anticipated gaining valuable clues from the missing person believed to have been imprisoned for the longest time, Shion Tsunosaki, the suspect's younger sister. But her mind was stricken by the grave after effects of the incident, and she has not been in a state of mind to properly answer any questions about what she knows. The psychiatrist concluded that she is in a temporary state of shock, but it doesn't seem hopeful that she will recover today either. Only a few days passed since that time. After that, I was rescued by Oishi-san and his subordinates, whom Rina had called in. Aside from my entirely blank state of mind, I had no external injuries. The most I had was the small burn mark from where the stun gun hit me. As I was having a checkup in the hospital, Oishi-san asked me all sorts of things, but I don't really remember what he asked or how I answered him. From what I heard, surprisingly, Mion still hasn't been captured. There were apparently a great many hallways and smaller rooms extending out from the depths of the prison. It wouldn't be strange if she had fled to one of those and hidden herself. The one fortunate aspect amidst all the misfortune was that Shion had been safely secured by the police. When I last saw Mion, she seemed like she was going to take me with her and then kill me. She probably didn't have enough time to, though, since Oishi-san came running in faster than she predicted. That was the only real fortunate thing to have happened. Of course, the rescued Shion, despite having no external wounds, now had a big, deep wound in her heart. She was in a severe state of confusion when they rescued her, and apparently she bit the police officers trying to resist. From what he heard, she was seeing Mion in everyone she saw. Hated not only the hospital but even her own home, and had shut herself up somewhere in Shishibone, hiding her location. Additionally, in fear that Mion would come for her, she was moving from place to place every day, and even her parents weren't sure where she actually was. Wherever she was living, even now, Shion was spending her days in fear of Mion's shadow. The police were investigating the Sonosake's underground storehouse at this moment, since they couldn't find the remains of the other sacrifices. Hadn't Mion thrown the corpses into a well? I had a feeling I'd said that to him. That meant a hidden tunnel, vertical like a well, was somewhere in those underground passages. The secret underground, without any maps or architectural drawings, which had swallowed up the remains of Rika-chan, Satoko, and everyone else, was still unwilling to speak the truth. I was brought back to that basement again too, for an on-the-site inspection or something, but I didn't remember being of any help. I never wanted to go back there again. For days afterward, the Sonosakes living in Okinomiya, in other words, Mion and Shion's parents, the big-name Yakuza, would come to our house to apologize, bringing many of their followers with them. However much my parents refused it, they piled up many 100,000 yen bills, calling it consolation money, every day. The amount of money grew each day, and after it had passed 2 million yen, they were given an envelope containing a letter. I don't know what was written in the letter. My parents talked about it by themselves for 2 whole nights, and decided to move anyway.
Sokka. 引っ越しちゃうんだね。いつ？
来月の終わり。ひなみ沢には結局半年も居つかなかったことになるな。
寂しくなるね。私一人しか残らない。
Rina smiled sadly. If I had just said yeah, I thought it would make her even more lonely, so I changed the subject.
こう考えることがあるんだ。
That's how I broached it. Mion hadn't actually fled, but had been demoned away in the truest sense of the term. Where she went after she disappeared, that we didn't know. What was there, where she had disappeared to? I hoped there was a hobby shop dealing in imports, the kind Mion liked. In that place, she would definitely be free from the burdensome fetters of her family, and live not as Mion Sonosake, but as just Mion, and enjoy herself. Maybe she's already met up with Satoko and Rika-chan. They must also have been waiting for the day Rina and I would join them, spending all their time doing club activities, as lively as they always were. When I told Rina that, she smiled and nodded to me. The incidents the Tsunosake family had been trying so hard to hide, too, were exposed to the magazines from this single tiny seam. The serial incidents of recent years were all pulled up like a long vine in the ground, one by one, and for many days news of it was brought up on talk and variety shows. The shows, which were comedic and silly, never once tried to touch upon the grim, heavy story that Miyun had been bearing. It made me mad to see them bringing the stuff up in jest, but there was nothing I could do about it now. How big an impression would these short few weeks I spent in Hinamizawa have on my life? During these few weeks, I met my best friends and had the best experiences of my life. I would probably never forget it for as long as I lived. As for the distorted image of Miyun that the media created, after the masses got tired of treating her like a plaything, they would ball her up, throw her in the trash, and then she would fade from their memories. As somebody, as one of the few people who knew the real Miyun, I must always make sure I remember her. Beyond any doubt, that will surely become my offering to her. The sky reached so far up, and towering cumulonimbus clouds floated through it. The real summer was just before our eyes. Even now, whenever 10 p.m. came around, I would expect a phone call from Shiyun, or Miyun rather. Now that everything was over, of course, she would never call me. But it was precisely because she wouldn't call me that I was scared of who would call me this time. Plus, Miyun still hadn't been caught. I couldn't say for sure that everything was completely over. On the other side of that fear, though, were my prayers that Miyun was safe. When I thought like that, I was able to sleep, even with such terrifying thoughts. The lights were off. Before, her attacking when the lights were off was something that scared me. However, that feeling changed to regret within 2 days. The moonlight filtering through the gap in the curtains shone onto the desk and illuminated a doll. That's right. The doll that I should have given to Miyun that day. She said it was an import from England or something, and was all the rage, didn't she? From what Shiyun said, the most popular among them were the ones wearing the fluffy dress. After being released from the incident, the first place I went to was that toy store. Everything was apparently sold out, besides the things on the storefront displays. I was refused once when they said they wouldn't sell the display products, but when they realized I was Survivor A from that incident, they immediately consented. Of course, even if I bought it, I might never have the chance to give it to her again. Even knowing that, I waited for the opportunity to give it to her. I waited like this for the opportunity with it on the desk so I could give it to her at any time. There was a weird noise. It was a noise I wasn't used to hearing. It was too big to be raindrops, and it was completely different from the sound lost bugs make when they ram into fluorescent lights. I figured I must have misheard and nestled back into my futon. The noise happened again. I wasn't hearing things. I definitely heard it. Where was it coming from? I got up and turned on the lights. If there was a second, there would be a third. From where, though? I listened carefully. The window. Some sort of pebbles were colliding with my window. When I realized they weren't being blown there by the wind, but rather being thrown by a person, I gave a start. I looked at the clock. It was 2 a.m. Who would it be at a time like this? I quietly peek out front, through the gap in the curtains. In the light at the gate, despite it being so late, I saw someone. They picked up a piece of gravel and threw it at this window. It hit the window and made a plonking noise. Who was it?
Oh.
I caught my breath in surprise. If my eyes weren't deceiving me, that person was Miyun. I threw open the window and looked at the figure again. My eyes certainly weren't deceiving me. It was Miyun. It was Miyun. She was alive. Miyun pressed her index finger to her lips and made a shh motion so I wouldn't shout. If she hadn't, well, I was nearly about to cry out. Miyun was in a very delicate position right now. Even if it was the middle of the night, I shouldn't call out her name. I waved to her, gesturing that I'd be right over, flung on my coat atop my pajamas and flew out the door. I quickly hit the brakes just before going down the stairs. Although happiness was sprouting within me, I had the sad feeling that this would be our final parting. So I went back to my room again and grabbed the doll. If there was a god, I don't think I would have ever thanked him as much as today. Even if it would be the last time we ever saw each other, I was so grateful for this one chance to give it to her. I slipped into my sandals, unlocked the door, unhooked the chain, and leaped out of the house.
Mio!
お久しぶり。どう？元気にしてた？
It was like how we used to meet every morning. Miyun waved to me and responded like she always did. It was doubtlessly Miyun. It was the real Miyun.
お前、こんなところをうろついてて大丈夫なのか？
本当はいけないよ。
She certainly wasn't acting like she knew the police were following her. It was almost like she was a patient who had gotten tired of staying in the hospital and had snuck out. Her speech was relaxed enough to make me think that, and I couldn't help but be surprised. That relaxation, I thought, was more like Miyun, and I was happy for it.
それよりどうしたんだよこんな時間に。
最後にお話ししたかったから。
That was when I noticed them. On Miyun's forehead were big droplets of sweat. Her expression too, which I had thought to be a satisfied smile, was, upon closer inspection, trembling slightly, and I realized that she was forcing it.
私ねもうここにはいられない。
A pained note was beginning to enter her words as well, as if just smiling was a feat for her.
大丈夫かどこか具合でも。
今日まで頑張ってきたけど自分でもわかるの。もうダメ。もう限界。私のお迎えはもうすぐ後ろまで来てる。
Miyun's smile crumbled and started to stiffen. Did she push herself this much to come all this way for me? Her laughter cut off and changed into rough breathing. I reached out to rub her back, but she knocked me away.
大丈夫かよもう無理するな。嘘だ。俺ミオンに。
To give you, Miyun, this doll. I had wanted to do this one last thing because I knew how little time you had left. But this last thing... My stomach is burning. Miyun took a meat cleaver like a knife and stabbed me and pushed it in tight and took it and twisted it. Miyun? Hey. Well, it hurts. I cowered on the ground. My stomach was so hot, it was almost spewing fire. Miyun watched it, then took a few steps back and cackled.
できた！全部できた！私が殺したやつはこれで全員！
The last words Miyun left me with that day came back to me.
今日を境にミオンが戻ってくることはもうない。
From today on, even if my body is here, a body is all it will be. By then, the demon will have taken it over. The demon. The demon. The demon. This can't. I thought we had finally been able to meet. This can't. Miyun. In a pool of blood of my own design, is the doll I bought for Mion, dyed in red, so red. Mion. The good fortune of having been allowed to meet Mion once more, and the misfortune of that meeting being torn apart before my eyes. Should I be grateful or curse it? My emotions were neither of those, as my consciousness sunk deep into a black swamp. The doll I bought for Mion, the blood, had ruined it. No matter how I scrubbed and scrubbed, it had needlessly been ruined. The sad moon was so white it looked frozen. June 28, 1983. A violent incident occurred in Hinamitsawa village, Shishibune City, XX Prefecture. The victim was Keiichi Maebara, also a victim of the previous string of disappearances. At around 2 a.m. he was stabbed in the stomach with a bladed object by the suspect of the last case, Mion Sonosaki, and was gravely wounded. He was discovered when his parents woke up and was then transported to the clinic. He escaped death. The criminal fled the scene. On the same day, at approximately the same time, a fall accident occurred in the Kamishiki apartment complex in Shishibune City, XX Prefecture. The victim was Shion Sonosaki, also a victim of the previous string of disappearances. Late on the same night, neighbors overheard her having a big fight with someone and informed the manager. The manager used a master key to enter the room and discovered that the victim had fallen from her 8th floor balcony to her death. The room had been torn apart and appeared to show traces of a fight. One neighbor has frequently visited the Sonosaki house for a long time and testified that he heard what sounded just like the two sisters having a fight, trading insults back and forth. We believed this was related to the injury case that occurred the same day in Hinamitsawa village, perpetrated by said incident suspect, and did a thorough search of the room, but we could not find any traces that would imply that anyone but the victim was present. The victim fell straight down into the foliage of a parking strip. Her neck broke and she died immediately. Her clothing was disheveled and had markings that would imply a scuffle. We also believe, however, that it could have been an insanity-induced suicide attempt based on the particular mental state of the victim after the incident. We are conducting a thorough examination on both fronts, suicide and homicide.
本当に5分だけですからね。刺激しないようにしてください。
心得ていますよ。
Clack. The door opened, and as I expected, Oichi-san came in.
どうも前原さん。ご無沙汰しておりますね。その後、お加減はいかがですか？
医者が言うには術後の回復は順調だそうですが、あんたの顔を見たらまた傷が悪くなりそうです。
こりゃ手厳しい。
As Oishi-san gave a laugh that smelled of sweat, he handed Mom a bag of assorted candies he must have purchased from the souvenir corner on the first floor of the hospital.
すみませんお母さん。ほんのしばらく圭一君とお話しする時間をいただいてもよろしいですか？
Mom clearly wasn't pleased at the thought of a police officer talking to her son without her there. However, I insisted.
母さん、悪いけど、ほんのちょっとだけ。5分でいいから。
Though grudgingly, Mom left the room. When she closed the door, Oishi-san grinned widely and looked around the room.
個室なんていい身分ですね。うちのばあさまなんかいっつも相部屋ですよ。そりゃもう賑やかなことで、ああいうところじゃ病気の重さが一つのステータスになるらしいんですよ。より重病な患者ほど偉いというか威張っているというか。
大石さん、5分ですよ。できればこれが本当に最後の5分にしてほしいものです。俺はもうひなみ沢とは関係ないし、ここももうひなみ沢じゃない。
沖宮には総合病院はありませんからね。椅子よろしいですかな。ゆっくらしゅっと。
This was a large university hospital in Shishibune City. It was splendidly urban, entirely different from the likes of Hinamitsawa and Okinomiya. It was hard to believe Hinamitsawa was part of the same city.
転院はいつ頃になりそうですか？
さあ、俺的にはいつでも OK なんですけどね。
Our moving plans were delayed a little because of my serious injury. My parents had already left the house in Hinamitsawa though, and were living in our new one. They planned to have me transfer hospitals to be closer to the new house once I'd recovered enough to be taken there.
転院先にまで来ないでくださいよ。本当に具合が悪くなりますからね。
いや、すっかり嫌われちゃいました。仕事柄とはいえ心苦しいですよ。なので今日はこれまでの罪滅ぼしに素敵なお土産をいろいろお持ちしましたので。
別にクッキーの詰め合わせなんか持ってこなくても。
それがね、実は中身はクッキーじゃないんですよ。ほら。
Oishi-san pulls open the can of cookies and... Ow, I'm stretching my scar.
前原さんの好みがわからなかったので、いろいろと持ってきましたよ。ほら、よりどりみどり、野原は黄緑ってなもんです。さあさ、好きなだけ持っていっちゃってください。
こんな本なんか持ってこないでください。持って帰って持って帰って。いってて。
健全な若者がこんなところにずーっと閉じ込められてたらさぞやご入り用だと思ったんですけどね。こんなところにいると看護師フェチにしかなりませんよ。世の中には看護師さん以外にも素晴らしいものがいっぱいあるんですからね。今から専門を決めないで幅広くオールラウンドに行かなくっちゃ。
I gave Oishi-san's vulgar laughter a pained grin. Somehow or other, I understood. The fact that Oishi-san was bringing it up like this meant that he must have had something important to talk about.
シオンさんの件は本当にお気の毒でした。
The night I was stabbed by Miyun, Shion fell from her balcony and died. They said the police were investigating all possibilities, accident, suicide and homicide, but it could only have been Miyon's doing. Mion found out where Shion was hiding and pushed her down to her death. Nothing else was conceivable.
事故のわけない。ミオンです。絶対に。
鑑識の連中は 自殺だとしか思えないなんて言ってるんですが、私も前原さんと同じ意見です。シオンさんを突き落とし、さらにあなたを刺した。一晩のうちにね。
ミオンはまだ見つからないんですか？
そうそう。それを今日はお伝えしたくて来たんですよ。はい。実は見つかったんです。
あ、て。
Learning that felt rather strange to me. I was partly relieved that the incident was truly over, and I was partly sorry that my best friend had finally been caught. I felt many other things too. My heart was a maze of emotions.
それだけじゃない。園崎家の例の地下、隠し井戸も見つかったんですよ。前原さんがおっしゃられてた通り、失踪者全員の遺体をその底で発見しました。
そうですか。
That sliver of hope, that possibility I'd believed in, that Rika-chan and Satoko were alive, just from the fact their remains hadn't been found. Gone.
あの地下に実に巧妙に隠されてましてね。いやいや、まさに死角中の死角でした。井戸状に掘られた垂直トンネルでして、はしごが設けてあって、下へずーっと行ったところに今度は横へ抜けるトンネルが作られていました。そこを数百メートルも張って進むと、なんと山中の古井戸に抜けられましたね。
過去の園崎家の当主が作らせた秘密の逃げ道だったんでしょうね。
でしょうなあ。明治以降に作ったものでしょうが、いやいや、よくもあんなものを作ったもんです。
みんなの遺体はその底に？
はい。逃げ道の通路よりもさらに下にコールタール状の泥水が溜まってまして、そこに無造作に投げ込まれていました。相当の高さから落としたわけですから、遺体はどっぷりと埋まってしまってましてね。遺体の引き上げにはだいぶ苦労させられました。
全員見つかりましたか？
I hoped that they at least wouldn't find Rika-chan or Satoko. That's what I wished for when I asked, but my shallow hope was crushed in the blink of an eye.
はい。全員。それどころか死後10年以上経過したと思われる人骨も見つかりました。最低でも3人分はあると思われます。ひなみ沢の歴史の暗部というわけでしょうな。泥を全部吸い出したら一体何人分の骨が出てくるやら。怖い話です。
That weight had been pushing down on Mion's shoulders the whole time. Mion.
今、鹿骨市内の過去数十年の失踪者を洗い直しているところです。諦められてた失踪事件もこれを機に全部解決するんじゃないかなんて言われてますよ。
After a deep silence, he breathed a heavy sigh. Oishi-san went for his cigarettes to pass the time, but realized this was a non-smoking area, so he gave up and put them back in his shirt pocket.
そうそう。これは寄り道なんですが、古出里香さんご存知ですよね。
もちろん仲間ですから。
彼女、例えば糖尿病でインスリンの注射を常用していたとか、そんな話はありました？
Rika-chan has diabetes. I didn't know what he was talking about.
実は彼女のスカートのポッケからですね、注射器が見つかりまして、破損していたので薬物は特定できなかったのですが、少々不似合いだったので興味を持ちまして。本当にご存知ありません？
I didn't know anything about Rika-chan carrying syringes around with her.
園崎家は本業の方、薬剤屋さんのことです。で、覚醒剤を扱ってるとの噂がありましてね、その可能性もあるかなんて思ってたのですが。
リカちゃんが覚醒剤の常用者だっていうのか？
いえいえ、そうは申してませんよ。ただ、お醤油をもらいに行くついでに注射器を持っていくってのは、どう考えても変ですからね。
I have no idea what any of this means. My eyes are spinning. I feel sick.
大丈夫ですか？看護師さんを呼びましょうか？
大丈夫ですから、話の続きを。
まあ、注射器の話はそれだけです。それだけが個人的に気になったもので。
Rika-chan.
リカさん、村のマスコットみたいなところがありましたからね。今、村は騒然としてるみたいですよ。盲信してた年寄り方と、殺してしまった園崎家とで、実効支配していた御三家もほぼ全滅状態。こんなタイミングでまたダムの話が出てきたりしたら、今度こそ間違いなく敗損でしょうな。
もう俺、ひなみ沢とは関係ありませんから。
I actually was. I just said it because the thought about Hinamitsawa being abandoned was unpleasant, and I wanted to end the conversation quickly. There was a knock at the door. It opened slightly, and my mom asked if we were still talking.
ありゃ、無駄話が過ぎましたか。参ったな。
I looked at the clock. 5 minutes were long past. He told my mother that there was something he really wanted to ask, and if she could wait a little bit longer.
そう手短にね。
There wasn't any getting around the fact that she was thinking about what a police officer could be talking to her son about.
日を改めた方が良さそうですね。
大石さん、ミオンは今どうしてるんです？
I wanted to just hear that answer and then get rid of him.
それを話す前に、前原さんに一個だけ、本当に正直に答えてもらいたいことがあります。
何ですか？
本当に真面目に答えてくださいよ。これ、いい加減なこと言っちゃうと、場合によっては捜査か乱と見られて告発される場合もありますからね。
Oishu-san kept threatening me until the end. What the hell did he want?
前原さん、シオンさんを突き落とした犯人は誰だと思います？
ミオンしか考えられないじゃないですか。
では、あなたを刺したの誰です？
何度も言わせないでください。ミオンですよ。園崎ミオン。
Oishu-san smiled bitterly, then dabbed at his forehead with a handkerchief to wipe his sweat. He should have expected that answer, and yet it looked as though he wasn't satisfied with it.
シオンを突き落として俺を刺してミオンの犯行だってさっき大石さんも認めたじゃないですか。
シオン殺しの犯人がミオンだという根拠は 隣人の男の証言によるものなんです。この隣人っていうのは実は暴力団組員、つまりシオンさんのボディーガードだったんですよ。このうちのリーダー格が古参で、園崎姉妹が幼いうちから親身になってた男なんだそうで。
That man said this. The noise he heard from next door was just like the sound of a fight between the sisters that he was used to hearing when they still lived together. And no, there was no doubt about it. He said he heard Mion and Shion insulting each other and heard them struggling. At first, though, he thought it was a hallucination she was having, brought on by her dementia. You see, he thought that because that sort of ruckus had been occurring every night. However, that night had been longer than the rest, and he claimed that he went to her room to give her a sedative. The noise died down while he got the manager to give him the key. He'd already decided he'd at least check up on her, and after she wasn't answering his calls, they took the plunge and unlocked the door. Then they saw that the room was a mess. Since Shion had been pushed over the balcony, they decided it had to have been Mion. And that's how it happened.
つまり壁越しに聞いたというだけなんです。しかもこのマンション、組の関係で住人がほとんどいないんです。ですからこの騒ぎを聞いてたのも彼らだけ。重ねて言えば園崎ミオンを目撃した者は誰一人いないんです。
見なくったって、そんなのミオンの犯行だってわかるじゃないですか。
まあまあ、だからつまりですね、あなただけがあの晩確かに園崎ミオンを目撃した唯一の人間ってことになるんです。もう一人の目撃者のシオンさんは生きておられませんからね。
大石さんが何を言いたいのかよくわからないんですけど。
At that point, Oishi-san paused. The fact that this was a no-smoking area completely slipped his mind, and he took out his pack of cigarettes again. Kerchak, he lit one with his lighter, and exhaled a long stream of tobacco smoke.
あなた、本当に園崎ミオンに刺されたんですか？
はい、間違いなく。
The smoke Oishi-san breathed out floated away, like a thunder cloud swept away by the wind.
大石さん、ここ禁煙です。看護師さんに怒られますよ。
実は園崎ミオンも井戸の底から見つかったんですよ。転落死です。あの井戸の隠し通路から逃げ出そうとしてはしごを降りる途中に足を踏み外し、そこまで転落し、首の骨を折って死亡したとみられます。はい、シオンさんと同じにね、首の骨を折って。あの日前原さんを気絶させた後、園崎ミオンは隠し井戸から外へ逃れようとして足を踏み外して死んだのです。まるでそこに突き落とした他の犠牲者の死体に呼び寄せられるようにね。
それじゃあおかしいじゃないですか。
検視の結果、間違いなくあの日に死亡したものと確認されました。あなたとシオンさんを襲ってからあそこに戻ったんじゃない。あの日に すでに死んでいたんです。
My jaw was on the floor. There was absolutely no way that could be. Mion was the one that stabbed me. It had to have been her. There wouldn't have been anyone else to do it.
じゃあ、誰が俺とシオンを襲ったんですか？誰が？
あなたを襲った園崎ミオンなのに園崎ミオンじゃない何者かですよ。
My mind had become a complete mess, and I was starting to lose my ability to think straight.
高野美代さんの死覚えてますか？
え？高野さん？あ、はい。確か遠くの山の中で焼け死んだって聞いたような。
あれは考察された後に焼かれたことが分かってます。検視したのは県警さんなんですけどね、これがちょっとおかしいんですよ。初期の検視結果では死後24時間経過って出ちゃったんです。辻褄が合わないってことで大慌てで当日死亡って改ざんしたらしいんですが、
Despite me being an absolute wreck over what was going on with Mion, he was telling me there was even more on top of that. I didn't understand the complex things Oishi-san was telling me.
この死後24時間って検視結果、うちの鑑識のじじいが言うにはですね、かなり信頼できるものらしいんです。つまりどういうことか。これは何度も聞いた質問になりますが、あなた綿流しの晩高野美代さんに会ってますよね？
会ってます。
その前日お祭りの準備の日にも会ってますよね？私もその時お会いしてますし。
ええ、会ってますよ。
死後24時間ってことはお祭りの前日の晩にはもう死んでるってことになるんですよ。
そんなはず。
お祭りの準備の時には生きていた。でもあなたたちと一緒に西宮殿に忍び込んだ時、高野さんはもうお亡くなりになっていたのです。
The origin of all that happened, the beginning of everything, our intrusion in the ritual storehouse, which I had come to regret countless times, the one who tempted me, Takano-san, when she invited us into the storehouse, she was already no longer of this world.
今回の事件、死人が歩き回りすぎなんですよ。
An incident caused by a dead person and ended by a dead person.
園崎美音の死亡時間を事件当日ではなく、あなたを刺した直後に改ざんせよとの圧力も来てるみたいです。この事件をとっとと終わらせようとする外圧でしょうね。ですので今の話はどうか他言無用に願いますよ。
Oishi-san grabbed his jacket that was hanging on the chair, put out his cigarette with the bottom of his foot, and started pretending to wave away the smoke floating around.
長居しました。あなたにとっての事件をせめて終わらせてあげようと思って来たつもりだったんですがね。かえって煙に巻いちゃったようで。
Absent-mindedly, he walked towards the door, looking at me, unable to speak out of the corner of his eye.
もしも今後話したいことができたらいつでもお電話ください。 さっきのお土産の中に私の名刺が入ってますんで、その時はまた素敵なお土産を持ってお見舞いに来ますよ。
Oishi-san seemed to think I was still hiding something. That I, after all this, would be hiding something. I'm the one things are being hidden from. I'm the one who wants to know.
では、またいつかお会いしましょう。お大事に。
I listened to the tap 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 of Oishi-san walking down the hallway. I still couldn't return from my state of bewilderment. He wanted to end this incident as it applied to me. What was over? Nothing was over. The incident was still continuing. Then, slip, an arm covered in fresh blood came out from underneath the bed. I wasn't that surprised. This was an illusion I was seeing seized with fear.
ケイちゃん、だから言ったでしょ。
I heard a guttural voice coming from under the bed. I still recognized it as Mion's voice.
なんだミオン、何を言ったって？
私、あの日に警告したよ。今日以降、私の姿を見たとしても、それは私の屍に取り付いた鬼なんだよって。
そうだな、言ってたよな。ごめん、ちょっと注意が足らなかったな。だから刺されちゃったんだな。
Possibly wounds sustained when she fell from the ladder. Many of her fingernails were broken and torn. Her arm slowly felt about on the top of the bed, searching for mine.
あのさ、ミオン、俺今こんな冗談を考えたんだ。聞いてくれるか？
The Mion under the bed didn't answer.
例えばさ、俺が今日ここで死んじゃうんだよ。だけども明日以降もここにいて普通に生活してみせるんだよ。で、後でそれが大石のやつに分かって、またしても死亡日時が合わない、死んだはずの人間が生活していたって言って泡を食って大騒ぎするんだよ。高野さんにミオン、そして俺で3人目な。面白いだろ、笑えるだろ。
ケイちゃん、
笑えよ。それともあんまり面白くなかったか？
Mion's blood-stained hand groped around and found my wrist. Though her fingernails were torn, she gripped it hard, as if scratching me.
加減しろよ。痛いって。
ケイちゃん、迎えに来たよ。
I tried to shake my wrist loose, but the strength she held it with was unbelievable, and I couldn't. She was only gripping one wrist, and yet my whole body couldn't move. I couldn't even twitch. My fingers were spread apart, and I couldn't make a fist either. And that fact that I couldn't make a fist reminded me of the restraining table. I felt a crooked nail press against my left pinky fingertip. Mion's forehead was split open, and with a face covered with blood, she smiled and got right up, just behind me.
何も終わってない。何も終わってない。この事件は何も終わってなんかない。まだ続いてる。まだまだ続いてる。誰かこの事件を終わらせてください。この残酷で無残で気の毒で悲しいこの事件を終わらせてください。それだけが俺の望みです。
あの時一つ叶えてあげたでしょ。今度はダメ。
Mion firmly held the nail down on my fingertip, and with her other hand she slowly swung a mallet up into the air and... Before we end this episode, we are going to go through the all-cast review session. Then we can say our goodbyes for now.
日暮の泣く頃に睡、綿流しを最後までお楽しみいただき誠にありがとうございました。今度のシナリオはいかがだったでしょうか。ちょっぴりでもお楽しみいただければ幸いです。
ちょっぴりも何もまた大大バッドエンドですわ。プンプンでございますことよ。
プンプンなのです。
いやー、みんなお疲れ。まあ何終わり方こそあれだったけど、今回のシナリオは事実上ミオン編みたいなもんだったんじゃない？私大活躍で大満足。にゃははは
あんなの大活躍とは言いませんですわ。私もリカも殺されちゃったですのよ。
しかもサトコはただのとばっちりなのですよ。
わあんな死に方嫌なのですの。
ほら泣かないで。みーちゃんメインのお話だったようにさとこちゃんメインのお話もあるんだから、今から楽しみだね。
きっとサトコがひどい目にあってじわりじわりといたぶり回される話に違いないね。
そうなの嫌。
みーちゃん、悪ふざけが過ぎるとレナもちょっとだけ怒るよ。みーがぺったんこなのです。なでなでしたくても頭がわからないのです。
あ、膨らんできましたわ。無節操な体ですのね。
いやあみんなお疲れさ。
また遅れて申し訳ありませんね。
富武さんに大石さん、どうもお疲れ様でした。あれ、高野さんとしーちゃんはまだですか？
もちろん来てますよ。今日はお招きいただきありがとうございますね。ここ座ってもいい？
どうぞですわよ。
これだけ一堂に集まると圧巻ね。どうかお手柔らかに。
じゃあ始めても大丈夫かな。これで全員かな。圭一を除けば全員なのです。
ってことは前原さんは相変わらず収録が終わってなくて早々に次回シナリオの台本読みなんですか？
気の毒な話ね。私たちだけで盛り上がっちゃ悪い気がするわ。
高野さん、そんなの気にしなくていいんですよ。こういう時は思いっきり盛り上がった方がかえって気を使わせないもんなんです。
それもそうですわね。せっかくこれだけ集まったのにお通夜じゃつまらないですわ。
じゃあ圭一君には悪いけど僕たちでやらせてもらおうか。
そうなれば決まりだね。じゃあみんなコップコップ。炭酸が嫌いな人いる？
大人の皆さんにはアルコールもありますよ。
リカちゃんは何を飲む？ブドウジュース？オレンジジュース？
富田家のと同じ泡麦茶がいいのです。こーらリカちゃんもお酒はダメ。
みんなコップ持ちましたですの？早く乾杯しないとジュースがぬるくなってしまいますわ。
おねえ、温度は誰が取るの？レナでいいでしょ。じゃあレナよろしく。
では5本。みんな綿流し終了。お疲れ様でした。
お疲れ様でした。
じゃあみんな揃ったんだしね。また今回のシナリオを議論してみないかい？
そうですね。じゃあ自由意見でいきましょうか。誰か意見のある人はいますか？
意見も何も今回のシナリオで謎は全て解けたのではありませんこと。犯人はミオンさん。諸悪の根源は全部その崎家。それで決着でございませんの？
そうだね。みーちゃんは犯人じゃないって信じてたんだけどな。
大穴ですよ。こんなのは前回の鬼隠しから十分予想できたことじゃないですか。むしろ予想通りすぎて呆れちゃうくらいですよ。
そうですね。前回のシナリオをプレイされた方の予想の大多数と合致するんじゃないでしょうかね。
みんなの期待通りの展開になったみたいなのです。じゃあこれで日暮の泣く頃に水のメインシナリオはほとんど終わりなのかな。全ての元凶はみーちゃんの園崎家で決まり？
そうかしら。私はむしろこれで園崎家犯人説はなくなったと思ってるくらいだけれど。
あ、高野さんと意見が合いましたね。私も同じ意見。私はタタリなんか信じないけど、でも少なくとも園崎家が真犯人である確率は薄くなったと思ってるね。
どうしてなの？だってみーちゃんがみんなを殺したって自供したじゃない。
そうですわ。私とリカを殺しておいて今さら犯人じゃないなんてどういう意味なんですの？
別に煙に巻くつもりはないよ。たださ、 私ミオンが全ての犯人だとするには色々と無理が多いんだよ。ちょっと考えればすぐわかるよ。
僕は園崎家犯人説の近からず遠からずに真相があると確信してるんだけど、ぜひミオンちゃんの説が聞きたいね。
ではご拝聴。ラストで私がさ、過去の事件に自分は全て関与しているって白状するでしょ。あそこで感じた大きな違和感が根拠かな。だって考えてみなよ。過去の事件が園崎家の起こしたものならすごいことだよ。だってどれもほぼ完全犯罪でしょ。園崎家以外の犯人や事故で決着するという究極の犯罪だもの。そりゃそうでしょう。だって大きな力を持つ園崎家が暗躍してるんだもの。完全犯罪なんてお茶の子さいさいでしょ。そこが違和感なんだよ。過去4年間園崎本家の気配を全く感じさせずに、あれだけ上手に人を殺したり消したりしてきたんだよ。そこへ行くと5年目の事件はすごくチープなんだよ。手当たり次第に片っ端から消して殺して、しかも園崎家とのつながりは簡単に看破できちゃうしさ。
そう言われてみればそうだね。過去の事件はたたりとも犯罪ともつかない不思議な連続事件だったけど、今回の5年目の事件だけはすごく乱暴だったもんね。何を言ってるのかよくわかりませんわ。リカにはわかります？つまり園崎家が本当に犯人なら5年目の事件ももっともっと上手にやったと言っているのですよ。じゃあつまり何ですの？私とリカを殺したのはミオンさんではなく、ミオンさんに取り付いた鬼の仕業だったってことですの？ほらほら、やっぱり前回の私の予想通りミオンさんは悪い人じゃなかったのですわ。そうそう、レナもサトコちゃんも何かが取り付いて悪いことをしてるって意見だったもんね。じゃあやっぱり私たちの説は正しかったのかな。
私も前回から引き続きたたり説ですが、今回のシナリオでさらに確信を深めましたよ。ラストのラストで私が明かす、目撃されていたにもかかわらずその数日前に死んでいたという高野さんやミオンさんの情報はまさにそれを裏付けると思います。
あらあら、前回は弱かったたたり派が今回は随分強気ね。人間犯人説の皆さんには反論はないのかしら。
前回人間犯人説だったのは確かみーちゃんにリカちゃん、それから富武さんでしたよね。では張り切って反論をお願いします。
参ったな。うまい言葉が思いつかないな。
たたり派の根拠の一つが合わない死亡時刻なんですよね。じゃあそのトリックを崩せれば人間犯人説は立証できるわけですね。お、シオンには何かいい反論があるの？まあ一応。でも私人間犯人説ではお姉と同じ意見ですけど、園崎家が主犯だと思ってる点ではお姉とは違いますよ。それでもよければ反論してみせますけど。
なんでも結構ですわ。これがたたりじゃないというならその証拠を示してごらんなさいませ。
じゃあシオンちゃん、さっきから話題になってるラストのトリック。ミオンちゃんは事件当日に井戸に落ちて死んでいたにもかかわらず数日後に現れて圭一君とあなたを殺したのはどうやってなのかしら。ズバリ園崎姉妹共犯説です。
理由は簡単だって。お姉はあの時点でもう死んでるんですから、ケイちゃんをさせるのは私しかいないんです。そして実質へ戻り、幽霊との取っ組み合いの狂言をして飛び降り自殺。
強いて言えばこの場合のミオンちゃんは泥をかぶる役だね。村長さんたちに直接手を下し、シオンちゃんはただの被害者の形にする。そして井戸の中に姿を隠していれば、転送したシオンちゃんが神出鬼没にいくらでも殺人を犯せるってするのさ。
なるほどね。だとするとミオンさんにとっての誤算は2つ。死体が見つかってしまったことと、隠れているだけのつもりが死んでしまったことってことになるわけですよね。
あれれれ、確かになんとなく辻褄が合うような。でもやっぱり納得できないでしょう。過去の完全犯罪の華麗さと違いすぎるもの。その計画、たとえうまくいってもミオンは悪役でしょ。一生隠れて、あるいはシオンのふりをしたりして生きていかなきゃならないんでしょ。窮屈すぎ。こんなの完全犯罪とは言わないって。
つまり死ぬにせよ消えるにせよ、ミーはいなくなってしまうわけなのです。
リカちゃま、それいい意見。つまり園崎ミオンが表舞台からいなくなるのは彼女らのシナリオの一部だと思うわけです。だからラストでミオンはポンポンと過去の事件の罪をかぶるんですよ。全部の事件の責任を一身に引き受けて退場。そうすることで過去の事件の真犯人を隠蔽できる。つまり今年の事件はチープなんかじゃなく、過去の事件を丸ごと完全犯罪にするための締めくくりの事件、そういう位置づけになるのかな。
一番疑われている園崎家の若き当主が全てを自白して失踪。彼女もしくは園崎家以外の真犯人にとってこれほど美味しい結末はないってことになるのかしらね。
話が全然わかりませんのよ。ミオンさんが罪をかぶるってどういう意味ですの？犯人なんじゃないんですの？つまりね、連続開始事件の真犯人が別にいるの。その人を守るためにみーちゃんが過去の事件も全て自分が起こしたと嘘の告白をしたってみんなは言ってるの。
これは劇中のセリフになりますが、とんだ名探偵さんがいたもんです。確かにちょっと説得力を感じますよ。
真の犯人をごまかすために起こした事件、それが私の推理。さらに言えばその真の犯人は園崎家以外の存在だと思ってるんだけどね。
4年連続で完全犯罪に成功した謎の人物をさらに守るためにミオンちゃんが起こした捜査か乱の事件ということかしら。
そういうことです。鬼隠しのシナリオで名前だけ登場した監督ってのがかなり怪しいかな。
すごいです。実に辻褄が合いますのですよ。
私はそれでも園崎家プラス姉妹が犯人だと思ってますけどね。御三家による古いしがらみを断ち切るために姉妹が起こした過去の清算のための事件、それが私の推理です。
過去の清算ってのはつまり暗躍の歴史に終止符を打つため、御三家の罪を最後の当主のミオンが全てかぶり、姉妹揃って退場したってことだね。
そういうことです。私たち姉妹が悩みに悩み抜いた末に選んだ悲しい物語だったというわけです。
できすぎですね。
すごいです。実に辻褄が合いますですよ。あれあれ、なんだかリカちゃんにも意見がありそうだね。リカちゃんもどうぞ。では皆さんに質問なのです。圭一はどうして刺されなければいけないのですか？
いいか、そんなのは決まってますわよ。入っちゃいけない細具店に勝手に入ったからに決まってますわ。
こうして思い返すと、他のシナリオでも死んだ富武さんと高野さんの死もきっと細具殿に忍び込んだせいってことなんでしょうな。ありゃ
おかしなことになってきたわね。
おかしなことって何がですか？
あ、レナさん、そうですわ。思い出してくださいませ。
そうなのです。例えば鬼隠しのシナリオでは圭一は細具殿には忍び込んでいないのに命を狙われているのです。
それはきっとほら、ひなみ沢はよそ者を嫌うんだろ。だから圭一君も命を狙われたんだよ。
それはおかしいでしょう。だったらケイちゃんの両親だって襲われていいはず。どう見ても両親に危機が迫っていたようには見えないね。今回だけでなく他のシナリオでも。
さあさあ、人間犯人説の皆様方、圭一さんが狙われる理由がちゃんと説明できませんと人間が犯人と立証できませんでしたよ。
でもたたり説だとしても、やはり前原さんが前回も今回も襲われる理由が分かりませんからね。
もう一息で解明できそうだったけど、やっぱり謎はたくさん残ってるみたいだね。
圭一君以外の人の死には何かしら理由が見つけられるんだけど、圭一君だけなぜかいつも曖昧。鬼隠しでもたらい回しでも、そして今回の綿流しでも、細具殿に踏み入るのとは無関係に狙われてる。
では今回だけではなく他のシナリオでも殺されるようなことをしちゃってるんじゃありませんこと？
なるほど。他のシナリオと今回の前原さんの行動に共通項が見つけられれば、それが全体の事件の謎を解く鍵になりそうですね。
ざっとシナリオを読み比べたけど、圭一君なりに日々を送ってると思うよ。細具殿の一件さえ除けば圭一君の日々の暮らしに不審な点は見当たらないけどな。
圭一君、今回と他のシナリオの時に何をやったのかな。殺されるような悪いこと。迷った時には本人に聞いてみるのが一番なのですよ。
ほほう、俺が一人寂しく次回の台本読みをしている間にみんなはそういう話題で盛り上がっていたわけですが、ほう、
そういうわけなの。だからね、圭一君の自分の胸に聞いてみてほしいんだけど。
ケイちゃん、殺されるようなどんな悪いことをやったわけ？
私にいつも働いている狼藉のせいに違いないですわ。
僕に時々危ない視線を向けて妄想に浸っている顔はまさに犯罪者そのものなのです。
そうそう、 年頃の女の子たちに囲まれて毎日幸せってのがそもそもの罪のような気がするな。
それは確かに重罪ですね。前原さん、実に羨ましい主人公役ですよ。たまには変わってください。
まあ確かにあれだけ役得がいろいろあれば最後にちょっと刺されるくらいお安いご用よね。
というわけで圭一さん、あなたの犯した罪を思い出しまして。
今回も他のシナリオでも清く正しく生きてる俺がいつもラストはひどい目に。その上さらに自分の胸に聞いてみろだと。痛いのは俺の方だぞ。これは何かの暴力だ。
かわいそかわいそです。今度頭をなでなでしてあげますですよ。
今回のシナリオを読んだ上で改めて鬼隠しを読むべきかな。私はミオンの立場になって綿流しを読み返してみるよ。ケイちゃんの立場で読んだ時とは違う発見があるかもね。
私は鬼の仕業だとずーっと思ってますのよ。全ての現象とトリックは全て鬼で説明がつきますのよ。
なんだかプラズマみたいなのです。プレイしてくださった皆さんはどうお感じになりましたか？ぜひ先に進む前にいろいろと推理してみてくださいね。
まだまだ先は長いですけど頑張ってくださいね。
それでは引き続き日暮らしの泣く頃に水をお楽しみください。
Well, well, so with that, we are done with Chapter 2, Watanagashi. Chapter 2 of Higurashi. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. The all-cast review session is not like a canon thing in the main story or anything like that. It's just sort of there as a joke, and the reason I'm going through it is to show you the whole story and all the details to it in its entirety, including, you know, this jokey all-cast review session where all the characters are making their theories, sort of. Now anyway, if you liked watching me play this chapter of Higurashi, then I think you're gonna enjoy the next chapter 3, which I think is Higurashi, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, the next chapter, chapter 3 of Higurashi, is really good, and I can't wait to start playing that for you. But in the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching it, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in whatever else I'll make. Bye for now.